Yeah, Silver, you still have control of I mean, yeah, you do have control of Esther's character sheet. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Well, in light of needing a short session today, so I guess we should begin.
The
Because
needing of
I'm not sure how long this cough suppressor will last. So
That's part of the reason why the short session.
yeah, because it's fortunately it just started kicking in.
hopefully it
Alright.
worked. I never found anything that worked for me on that regard.
Well, because I'm in a country that's technically Chinese, we have the entire country has given out Western medication and for cough suppressors, and we have all turned to Chinese medication. It kind of works, I think. But it doesn't last for very long, unfortunately.
I mean,
Anyway,
I'd rather have something that works for a little while than something that doesn't work for any length of time, but you can't take more for 8 hours.
oh yeah, it's like menthol for the lungs. All right, I started my recording.
But
All right, Butts has been called. So it has been a while since our last session. So let's recap what happened. Is Kiwi able to look at row 20, or is this purely just by narration?
Just narration in my car.
All right, got it.
It is
Okay,
much easier to look at my phone screen.
we fought a statue.
a clay golem, yes.
Basically, we continue to explore this floor, slowly getting more eyes. We found the room or the door where all the eyes went, and we see that we're missing one. I think there are 9 holes, and we have 8, something like that.
10 holes, but you have 9.
Yeah, we're missing one hole. Uh, and we rest here to find the next hole, the next eye. I think it should be around where the dudes with chains are. Is there any option where anyone else where it could be? You guys think?
Yes, it is in the washing machine itself.
God, I hope not.
Ah, yeah, the other door here is to the washing machine. This is the no go.
All right. That's pretty much a quick summary of what happened. I mean, if there's anything else, I'll just remind the party as it comes up. So, with all that in mind, Clay Golem is now already dead, etc., etc.
Could you delete that spiritual weapon token? I don't have control of it.
We
Thank you.
Where would the party like to go to?
Did we have a long rest?
You did not. This is just even after the fight. I think the only thing the party didn't even take a short rest after the fight. Yeah, this is straight. We ended as the fight ended. Honestly, you HP wise, I don't know if you all want a short rest because no one really lost HP that can be recovered on a short rest. If that makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah, cause Gray took the most damage, but Gray's max HP got reduced because of it. And I'm not sure resource wise in terms of your other class abilities, what's your status at. So I mean, if y'all need a
I
short rest, do let me know.
I still have some spells, so I'm not desperate for a rest actually.
I don't remember how many spell slots Aster has.
Lestrana's good on spell slots.
I think Kiwi wanted to know how many spell slots Esther has.
Aster has 2 first level and 2 third level slots. You're out of second level.
I don't have any second level warlock things.
Yeah.
Did we take a short rest?
We didn't take any kind of rest. We hadn't decided.
Well,
But that sounds like everyone is fairly topped up.
Gray
So-
kind of takes a deep breath and heals back more than his max HP.
Yeah.
I tap Gray on the head. Good boy. Does anyone has any other idea of where a good idea to be besides the dudes with chains?
I think it's just that in the washing machine. Those are the only 2 places.
Yeah.
All right. If that's the case, breaking the door of the washing machine from this side is not difficult. It's more of an issue of when does it open, if that makes sense. So it's something that can be done just through effort on this side, since you're not actively dying on the other side.
Yeah, we can just keep whacking at it until it opens.
Gray and Rashi just
Yeah.
standing there with pickaxes made out of gold. Just wham! Wham!
It's probably need something closer to like adamantine to break it, but it's once again it's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
So like 10, 15 minutes later. You know what? Actually, about 5 minutes later, the door just swings open. It just releases.
Which
sure
door? The door to the
Door to the
North.
washing machine. The
The
north.
north.
I
north
The
to
tried
the
se-
washing
the
machine.
s- the so-called secret door on the right is still being propped up by an immovable rod, just in case it matters.
Good, immovable rod.
I wouldn't actually want to enter on the washing machine.
Aster is definitely not going in there. We have post-traumatic washing machine this time.
Yeah, based on Aster's stories, I don't know if anyone's going to be courageous enough to go
So
in.
just to share, because it has been a while. The door that swings open is a bit like a vault door, so it's circular because once again washing machine. And as it opens and you look inside, for those who can, those who with dark vision, what you see inside would be uh a bit like a drum on the side with a bunch of devil masks inlaid on the interior of this drum. And I think for, let's say, Gray and Rashi, since you're the closest, since you're the one forcing it open, you do notice that there's an opening in the top of the drum. Esther will let you know that's where they came in from.
Mm.
Seems cursed.
Seems dangerous.
So are we gonna go check out the Cheney book?
Yeah, we need to go check out the Cheney boys. How do we want to leave here, though?
I assume for where we came from.
I will remind you that while that door is open, well, fully open, there's this nice wind that gives people headaches.
When that happened, when someone pulled the lever
Yeah,
and
so
it
as long as
pulled
what Glasgow was saying.
when you pull the lever, the door opens, but the wind hurts, and we have the lever unpulled, so the door should be closed, but there is the immovable rod doing so much work.
Oh yeah, immovable rod MVP.
Best item.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's go back the other way.
Yeah.
All right.
But debate on whether we leave rod or do the fix.
I
Oh,
I will I will leave the rod there, to be honest.
no, what if the maintenance team comes and takes it? No, we are not leaving rotting.
No, you see, once we are all through the door, we can take the rod and let it close.
Okay.
All right. So, the idea is that you're going back to the wind room and figure out which of the two paths you want to take to go back to the main stairway. Correct?
Yes.
All right. Because there is two ways to get to the main stairway that you know about. Okay, so it's slightly cramped, but I think we should be able to squeeze everyone onto this balcony. So as everyone gathers on the balcony, I'm not gonna make this a challenge. So, Roy, as you, I assume you're the one taking back your immovable rod,
Yep.
correct? So as you activate it, it kind of drops into your palm, and the entire wall in front of you begins descending.
Yoink.
And we trap Gray on the other side. Okay, Gray is on the correct side now.
Just kind of.
Okay, so now that okay, let me close the door. All right. So now that you're back on the balcony, from what the party knows, there are two ways to get back to the main stairwell. There is crossing this entire chamber to the opposite side, and there's a small little hidden passage that leads you back. Or you can take the air vent that's directly on your left.
I was going to say directly to the north.
Yes,
Yeah, but
north.
there is
Map north, yes.
there is something blocking it there, and we haven't figured out how to do that. Can we have spider climb, Lestrana?
I mean, Aster has spider climb. I can only do it on one person, not everybody.
Do you do it on the same as the last time? You do it on me, and I carry you all over between me and Esther. It's a lot of asking on your
It's a lot
spell
because
slots.
yeah, I have. Well, that's the only spell I've used so far.
And we're gonna need another one to the turn back. I'm sorry.
Well, we should only need one spider climb between you and Aster.
Then Aster could carry all of us. The problem is that I don't know if Aster can carry me.
I mean, Asta has a 20 in strength.
But I have a lot of armor.
Just
I mean-
take your armor off and send it over. Fine.
Aster doesn't need to be carried. Aster has the ring.
Okay, so so if the idea is for Esther to ferry everyone across, that's still a lot of people to carry.
Just take a few minutes.
Yeah, I know. This. Yeah, sure. I have no issues with that. Though I do find it ironic that you're using spider climb so much, even though you wanted it gone.
I mean, I still want it gone.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Next goddamn time, Mister is touching that item.
Okay. So. I have no. I don't think this would be something difficult. Once again, this is something that can be accomplished carefully with time, etc. Correct?
No, it's like we're not rushing and there's no immediate hazards, so
Yep.
we'll just take our time.
Yeah. A few eyeballs appears in the wall, but then it's just observing, so there's nothing really rushing the party. So, I'll just shift everyone into that corridor. All right?
Okay.
So
Yeah. So
I'm
so long as Roy doesn't run towards the left, everything will be fine.
I'm almost home. I get the done in like 5 minutes. Correct? You think that's very inside?
All right. We will take our time. All right then. So now that you're in this corridor, you can, if you look towards the left, you'll see once again the entrance that goes down into the washing machine, as well as this narrow tunnel that veers towards the right.
I guess
What? No,
we're
no.
on the right path.
I thought we're going the long way.
I thought we were taking the long way across
Oh, you want to take the long
to
way
over
across?
here.
Okay,
Yeah.
my bad. My bad. I heard narrow path and everything was they're both too narrow. They're both the narrow paths. Okay, if
I mean,
that's the case,
you might
uh,
know there's nothing in that thing blocking it, but we don't want to risk it.
okay, so you take the long way around. So this would be the correct location, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna move around. Dudes in chains.
Mm-hmm. So
Can you?
just to share the description of that one more time, they are large figures wearing appear to be decorated in heavy armor that looks pretty what's the word here, gnarly. There's like spikes, heavy plates, and they are fully dressed in this metal.
They're wearing heavy metal armor.
Yeah,
They
I guess
look like
it's
Chaos
yeah.
Space Marines.
They are wearing very heavy metal armor. Yes, that's the
They're-
soundtrack that's playing in the background.
They're running Chaos in Warhammer 40k.
Yeah, they probably look like they came out from the universe of Warhammer.
I am now home. You can keep going. We will be back in like 5 minutes though.
Excellent.
And there is once again like a thin metal chain that does connect them across the corridor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's not.
Shall
It's not.
we?
It's a spiked chain that connects them across the corridor. Very spiky. Yeah.
Shall we wait for the Kiwis? I don't know.
No, I'm just doing an estimation on how long this encounter might turn out. No, actually, 5 minutes is fine. Yeah. So I guess while we're waiting for Kiwi, how would the party like to approach this encounter?
Carefully.
Naturally.
They
I
have
will
the
just.
beefy characters in front.
Yeah, I mean, I was not a very clever player. I will just go to there and poke it, and if it doesn't have anything, just cross it.
I think Gray has pulled a glowing pink piece of ration out of their pocket and is repeating the phrase "Ba wheat gran wheat ninny bomb."
Ay.
What was that
Universal
for?
greeting never fails. It's the universal greeting.
It's the universal greeting. Is the pink glowing ration kind of a cube in shape?
Slightly cubic, yeah. I don't know why they carved it to that shape, but you know.
I don't get the reference.
Transformers the movie.
It, the
Okay.
the nice old one from when I was growing up.
So the idea would be proceed forward slowly, heavy armored in front.
Yes, the heavy armored in front, the lighter armored in back. I suppose Lestrana is kind of 50-50 there as to whether or not she's heavy armored now.
Oh yeah, with your dexterity, even starter leather armor feels like plain.
Yeah.
It's like what 13 plus 6, isn't it? Or something like that. Starter is 12, right?
Then it is 12, but I also have a shield.
Yeah, so so your AC is like what 21 now?
I'm at 20. Just wait until I get to imbue my armor to a +1. Put an imbuement on my shield for a +1.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is I need to do more saving throws than actual combat.
I mean,
Is
you know, Rashi.
I know. But I did, in a way, design the rest of the encounters on this floor of the dungeon during the past 2-week break while I was still under the influence of medication. So I have,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
I was under so much meds. But I think I did got the most amount of work during the night where I couldn't sleep.
That's the time with the scariest thoughts. This worries me.
I put up my phone and started Excel sheet and just started typing.
Mm,
Mhm.
worrisome.
What's worrisome?
Oh, I was
Stream
just
of
telling
thought
them.
while intoxicated with pain meds. DM planning.
Can someone translate for me?
He had
I
COVID.
finished off the rest of the. I had COVID. I finished off the last few rooms of this floor under the influence of pain medication and lack of sleep.
Oh, okay. We're just
Yeah.
totally screwed.
yeah, basically.
We're gonna
Um.
just find a bug and not being able to reload our last save.
I'd like to file a bug report.
Well,
Spider
sounds good.
or other?
Ready, Kiwi? Or you need a time to connect to roll 20?
Yes.
Seems to be in roll 20-ish.
Mhm.
Is your bug report spider related or other?
Oh, I don't know.
We'll find out. We have to do the bug first.
Please, no bugs.
And I have 2 monitors now, so I won't lose my character sheet because it's on the second monitor.
Once the
That is
addiction starts, it doesn't stop.
I can close Aster's sheet.
Hang on, there's something ringing.
Okay. So
there is something reading. I don't know what.
just to update Kiwi. They had the party had a very short discussion about marching order. I think the conclusion was heavy armored people in front, less armored people at the back, and it's a discussion of Lestrada having 21 AC.
Mm-hmm.
It's
So
I,
does that
only
classify as
20.
heavy armor? 20 AC, sorry. I keep thinking 22 because that's what you told me the last time.
yeah, so let's run
Has
around the front.
so Lestrada is probably among the heavy armor because I'm looking at Rashi who has 22, Esther who has 20, Lestrada who has 20, Roy at 15, and Gray at 19. So Lestrana is technically classified under heavy armor in the party.
But
Also,
I'm also ranged, so
also, Silver, I have
Eh.
0 spell slots left. You weren't looking at my resources, you were looking at the spell sheet.
Oh,
Read everything. No, I didn't. I
Sucks.
couldn't see where your spells necessarily were there. I was looking to see.
you check the spell sheet instead of the resources box.
Well, I looked on the spell thing and then I was trying to find. It's like, okay, so where are the warlock spells?
Yeah. Warlocks.
So Kiwi, the best plan we had so far is Rashi's idea to go and poke it, and if nothing happens, poke it more.
Checks out.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna poke it.
Okay.
Okay, are they full statues?
Uh,
Do they take Gray's offer of glowing pink food energy?
where is Gray in this case? Okay. They are ignoring. It's ignoring Gray. Rashi is poking one of them, is it?
No, I still looking at them. Are
Oh, you're
they
observing.
Yeah,
Okay.
are they
If you're
statues or
observing,
what?
if you're observing, give me a perception check.
Reception. Ah, lovely.
They are not moving as though they're statues.
Is the chain welded to anything, or do I have the feeling that
So
it
now
could
they are
move?
closer. Now they are closer and capable of looking at at these figures. You notice that the chain is connecting these iron collars around each of the statues, each of these figures' necks.
Welded.
You can't exactly tell whether the collar itself is welded on or not because you're just looking, but there's a collar around each of the figures, and the chain connects these collars to each other.
Can I, if it's at the height of the neck, can I easily go below the the chain?
Oh yeah, these figures are taller than you, so the chain itself is slightly around your head level, so you can just get under it by ducking.
I mean, I shrug at Gray.
Gray doesn't have the duck. Gray can just walk.
Gray
Straight
limbo's
past.
underneath the chain anyways.
Okay, then let's roll initiative then.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna find out how low we can go.
Look, we can solve this the smart way or the Rashi way.
Okay, so just to check, as Gray is limboing under this chain, where and Rashi is there observing these
I want to
figures.
say I'm pretty sure what's coming next. So as he is limbo, I'm pulling out my mace.
Where are the rest of the party standing?
Where my token is, I think.
So you're fairly comfortable where you are. I'm just being clear. Like we talk things like turn based, but everything does happen sequentially. So not sequentially, as simultaneously. So I just want to ask where's everyone else. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Standing by
So
the heavily armored people.
Roy is hiding behind the people with heavier armor.
that's fair. Okay.
In fact, you could say that their armor is also my armor. They are my armor.
Oops, I forgot to turn off whisper.
Your armor, our armor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so long as they're in front of you, you're technically wearing the armor. Okay, so
It's the armor of your temporary hit points.
yeah. So let me just label them. Let's see, red 1 and red 2. Okay, their initiative is 6. So Gray, you're going. Okay, so Gray, as you duck under the chains and cross past them, the two figures begin to move and they raise their fists towards you and Rashi. And at this point, you notice that while they are unarmed, they are wearing heavily spiked gauntlets. So, what would you like to do?
Rashi, do we run?
Wait, are you saying they spiked the punch?
I'm
You
pulling
find
my
out.
mate. I'm ready for battle.
You find out if I manage to land a hit.
Okay. Let me just double check the scimitar. Where is it? Where is the scimitar?
I assume your character sheet.
Yeah, I just didn't know if there was a handout for it.
Oh, I did give a handout, I believe.
Is it an action?
It's a bonus action.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Gray throws the scimitar into the air.
All right.
On red one.
Okay. 21 is a hit. I assume it's 6 slashing.
Yeah, I'm assuming a dancing scimitar does slashing. I didn't program it 100%, just 30-foot flight, 5-foot reach, so...
Alright. So, 21 is a hit. 6 slashing. So, at this point, for Gray and Rashi, as you observe Gray's scimitar hit Red 1, you notice there appears to be a spark of energy traveling down the chain towards Red 2. But that will be Gray's bonus action. So what else would Gray like to do?
Well, I think Gray will back up 5-10 feet. Actually, you know what? I will go a step further. Gray will risk the attack of opportunity and go back 15 feet.
Yes, they are chain linked.
Yes. And then Gray...
hold on, sorry. I need to make an opportunity attack for Red 1.
Okay, that's why I was wondering.
No, I was distracted by someone talking about chain link fence.
Yes, no. It was a
So
very
28.
good.
I assume a 28 hits you.
Yep.
Okay, that'll be 17 bludgeoning from the fist and 9 from the spikes on the gauntlet, so a total of 26 damage.
The punch is definitely spiked.
Yep. So, you risk the opportunity attack, but you still have all your movement, action, and remaining movement. What would you like to do?
I don't have a bonus action anymore, so I'm not going to do the thing that I was going to do. Well, the thing that I should do, but instead, Gray will rebuke, giving all party members within 10 feet advantage until Gray's next turn.
Hang on.
It's
Thanks.
giving all enemies within 10 feet. So it does what you wanted to do. Yeah, it's not. It doesn't check your distance between your allies. Roy could be on the other side of the room, and this would still work.
Okay, right.
Yeah,
I misremembered it, so
Close
I
enough. We're in the
didn't
narrow
need to
passage.
take the advantage attack, but whatever, not important.
Now you know my punches are spiked.
Yeah, spiked by just a little bit. And that'll be Gray's turn, because I'll save Action Surge, and I've already used Second Wind anyways. Gray goes, ow.
How hurt does Gray look?
It nearly took off
Above
his health.
half.
Oh, jeez.
So Gray, at the end of your turn, there is you have a bit of a migraine.
Yes, I've noticed.
But this is not coming from the punch. It is coming from inside your head.
Yeah, no, if I hadn't already used the bonus action, I would have been beast right now.
As Bongo and the beast are very angry, that you just took a punch like that for apparently no reason. And the beast wants to be set free. Are you willing? Does Gray wants the beast to be set free?
I think if Gray had a bonus action, the beast would be here. So, yes.
Alright, then I don't have to make you do a save. In your rage, the beast is released. So please change your token to the beast. I'll move on to Rashi's turn.
Does the beast have fur now because of Wonga?
Okay, so at the end of the turn, you'll see Gray eyes turn red and the beast appears in anger.
Jesus,
So you're
yeah.
already raging, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah. So, we'll move on to Rashi.
Do I feel like it makes sense to hit the chain?
I don't know actually. What? Okay. Logically, why would Rashi want to hit the chain?
I saw a spark of energy going one to another. I have the feeling that they feed into each other or something.
Okay, and you believe that by breaking the chain, it'll be easier for the party?
Maybe, yeah. But you know, if it's Wimbley or stuff like that, if I hit it, I'm just gonna pull them. Like at most, I'm gonna trip them into falling over. I don't know if I can actually cut it.
Well, I mean, you can give it a try.
I'm gonna smash. I'm gonna hit this one.
So you're gonna hit the Tomb Guardian and not the chain, correct?
Yeah.
Alright.
I got a bonus action, second level, Searing Smite.
Okay.
So... LeBonk. I have advantage, right?
You have advantage.
You do. 28 hits.
23.
Including the... Oh yeah, because of 5 damage upcast. Alright. So 23... Okay. So once again, as you strike down towards the figure Red 2, you see a slightly bigger ball of energy begin to travel down the chain towards Red 1.
Yeah, that's something. Share XP, share health or something.
And you see that Red 1, as you strike down, it roars very angrily at you.
Different
I said,
theory, Quasta. Maybe
I,
they actually have a A-B pattern where one's immune to damage if the other one hasn't taken damage.
I don't know. I say with the very small passive voice of Rashi, I say to the one who screamed, "Come at me, bro!"
Okay. So you still have that's your action bonus action, so you're staying there, correct?
Yeah.
Alright. Roy, it's now your turn.
Neither of the statues have acted, right?
No, because I tend to run low initiative monsters.
So I'm going. This is going to sound weird, but I'm going to assassinate one of the statues.
They're not surprised.
No, but they are moving slower than Roy, so go ahead. I'll say from your angle, you can only see R1.
That's all.
And it's supposed to have cover, but you're a sharpshooter that ignores cover.
So
Bending time and space.
I just double checking.
You have advantage, and you have sneak attack, but you don't auto crit.
That's all.
I guess the question is, are you turning on sharpshooter?
Yes, he is.
He did, and a 14 will miss.
Oh no!
Well, technically, let's just say that it hit, but it bounced off this armor. Yeah. So it bounces off the armor. Would you like the action search and try again?
We did not take a short rest, right?
We did not.
No.
Alright,
So
that
I
means you
take
don't.
that.
I think you used that the last round. Okay. Movement wise, would you like to move somewhere else? You have a bonus action to, as well, if there's something you like to do.
No. We're just
Oh.
accidentally disappointed.
Alright, so you're staying put. Lestrana, it's now your turn.
Lestrana's gonna move here
Alright,
and shoot at this guy.
sure. Okay. That's a total of 8. Plus. I can't
20.
do max right now. That's 20, right?
That's 20.
Okay, so before you do your second attack, just let me narrate what's happening. So as your lightning hits the Tomb Guardian, it doesn't react to you until you hear it begin to shake and kind of growl somewhat happily.
Oh no.
Yeah, and as you hit number 1, once again you see this energy travel along the chain towards number 2.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Uh, is there any need for me to explain what happened mechanically, or was my description sufficient?
Oh no.
I could use just in case.
Okay, I'll message you then.
Kiwi knows exactly what has happened.
The lightning healed it.
Okay, good. Okay. David got it. Yeah, the lightning healed it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would. Oh no. That was the.
So,
Oh no.
so that which is why I said, that's why I paused you before you made your extra attack. So you observe this happening because you are very inquisitive and good perception and investigation.
Yeah.
So you
Oh,
observe this happening. So
I was actually worried that my fire would do that, but lightning?
fire does something else. I'll explain later.
Well,
But
thankfully I have a short bow and some arrows.
yeah, but you're already in the process of using lightning launcher, which gives you extra attack. Are you allowed to switch it over?
Yes, I just have extra attack. It's not
Oh,
part of my armor.
oh, right.
It's just a feature.
It's
It's
not a
regular.
cantrip.
It's not a
Yeah,
cantrip. It's regular extra attack.
I confused it with Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
The infiltrator armor is a simple weapon.
Got it. I understand now. Okay, so that was
Yeah, it's not a spell. It's a simple weapon. I can just
No.
switch to my short bow.
the critical hit got my throat.
So I'm just gonna switch to my short bow
Yeah,
for
all
this
right.
next attack.
So barbaric for Lestrana to be reduced to a short bow.
I
Have you ever
mean,
used that short bow?
technically,
Okay, let's see.
other than the extra lightning damage, which apparently isn't of any use, the short bow
Okay.
actually does more damage right now.
All right, so 27. That will
Do you
hit
have a-
8 damage.
Oh yeah, you are a Speedy Gonzalez.
Yes.
Yeah, 23 dexterity. 21, sorry, I think. 21, 23. One of those numbers. Okay.
Yeah, I right now
8
actually have a better hit chance with my short bow than I do with my infiltrator armor.
Oh, that's just silly. Okay. All right. But so as your arrow impacts against the guardian's armor, the arrow breaks.
No damage?
It does. I know that was resistance involved, so I'm not sure it will react. But yes, it does do damage, but there was resistance.
Okay.
And a little ball of energy travels down the chain towards Rid too.
In other words, instead of penetrating, there's a dent.
It's not. It barely scratched the plate armor that it's wearing.
Mm,
Yeah. Okay. Whose turn is it now?
The dudes.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay.
You know who these guys are? I need to Google an image.
I have an image for them, I think. If you give me a second to find it.
Damn.
Yeah, it's
Mm.
very metal.
No. We're fighting these guys.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, basically, yeah.
Yes.
Please stop.
They look like
Please
chaos
stop trying to kill the DM. Okay.
Do you need a minute to grab a drink?
I have a drink.
Good stuff.
It's just that I tend to just start coughing when I'm slightly agitated. Something agitates. Okay. Let's see. So at the beginning of turn, I believe there's supposed to be a secondary effect from the Searing Smite, correct?
Oh yeah. Oh god damn it. Yes.
Okay, but it's okay. You don't have to roll anything, because at the beginning of the two guardians' turns, you know, I mean, I think at this point all of you are paying attention to the two guardians. A black ichor begins to ooze out from the plate mail itself, so the guardians now look kind of glossy, and it puts out the fire that's on Tomb Guardian.
Oh. Okay.
It's not Tomb Guardian's turn. They're just gonna step out. I think I'll just punch the easiest ones. Red one is going to go for. I mean, the chain is still there. Red one is going to go for the beast. Red 2 will go for Rashi.
Which one was the one angry at me? Red 2?
Yeah. So I'm gonna attack the beast first. So first attack, natural 1 sounds about right.
So I'm pretty sure since it's such heavy armor, I'm just gonna default to Gray's AC until the beast can throw the armor off. So 19
Okay.
is exactly a hit.
Alright, that would be 12 bludgeoning, 3 piercing. As for Rashi, the Tomb Guardian attacks you, but you notice his movement seems to be slightly unnatural, as though it's having trouble attacking you.
Oh.
Yeah, but it still makes 2 attacks at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
Maybe later you can
Yeah,
examine the bodies a bit more closely.
I and Rashi don't know
Yeah.
yet. So yeah,
So
puny.
both. I mean, even if I was at advantage, you'll still miss your AC anyway.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Oh well. So that's the Tomb Guardian's turn. So it's now Esther.
How tall is the corridor?
The corridor is unless stated otherwise, the corridors are usually 12 feet high.
Okay, 1 second. Let me just check something real quick.
Well, Esther is checking out something.
I know, Kiwi's ready.
Okay, then let's have Kiwi's turn then.
Aster uses a bonus action to give themselves flying for 10 minutes.
With your that's your genie ability, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Is that an action, a bonus action, or what?
Bonus action.
Bonus action.
Aha.
So that I can get to the other side and be able to actually hit things. So I fly over Gray in the first column.
I mean, you could just spider climb over. You still have that.
That's true. I didn't think about it.
Because it's 5 feet forward, 5 feet up the wall, 10 feet up the wall. You can even stand on the ceiling and hit them if you wanted to. There's no.
Oh sure, yeah.
So you want to save your bonus action?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I
So
still
let's
have
say you do
advantage
that
from
instead.
Gray?
Great. Yeah, it's until Gray's turn, right? Something like that.
So the end of Gray's turn, I believe.
Yes.
In that case,
It's not the
Aster is,
beast. It's not the beast.
Aster is going to
Mhm.
swing Purple Flame Blade at number 1.
Okay.
It's an 18 hit.
I mean, do you want to use? I'm not sure if you want to use your ability, so I'm just keeping my mouth shut
Oh,
because you ended there with a question mark.
no, I'll just find out if it hits or not.
Okay, good. It hits.
Okay. So here is 1 second. That's checked. Uncheck that. Uncheck that.
Sorry, I was away. What happened?
No. Kiwi is wondering if 18 hits because they have what's it called, the channel divinity to get a +10, and since no one has actually hit the exact AC yet, so I just decided. So I was just waiting to see. We were just seeing if you want to use the +10.
So that's the damage to number 1, and then
Okay.
this is the bounce damage to number 2. Where did I put the button? I split it up to make things easier for people's brains.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
So that's 11,
18,
18,
23.
23.
So 23 to number 1, and then 8 to number 2.
Okay.
Kiwi. And now that Kiwi's turn is over, Kiwi needs to run to the little Kiwi's room.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it's very obvious now. But when Esther hit number 1, energy flowed towards number 2, and when the spark flew over the number 2, energy flew back to number 1. Okay, so that was Esther's turn. It's now the beast's turn. What would the beast like to do?
So I'm going with Form of the Beast, mouth as per usual.
Okay.
And there is a guttural roar.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be followed up with a attempting to nom the face.
That hits.
Has the face been sufficiently nommed?
It is normed somewhat, so that's 13 damage, correct?
Yep, 13 damage and healing 3
was
if
this a
I'm...
reckless attack or a normal attack?
It's reckless.
Okay, just to check, because I
That was the
want to know if I
guttural
have
roll
advantage.
part, sorry.
Okay, got it. So that's 13 damage.
I'm pretty sure the healing is proficiency bonus, isn't it? So I probably haven't updated that.
I recall it being proficiency based. Okay.
Yep, sorry, I'm just really quickly trying to double check. Proficiency bonus, so it's actually 4, not 3.
Mm-hmm. So heal yourself for 4.
And, that'll be followed up with the, great sword just swinging out of nowhere as the armor explodes off, and the beast just tries to smash.
Go ahead. That's a hit.
Yes, that is a hit.
Why does it hit for so much?
Great weapon mastery.
Oh, right. That's why it's a +4. Okay. 23. Okay.
And that'll be the beast's turn.
Rashi, it's now your turn.
Already?
Mm-hmm.
How do they look on being hurt?
They still look full of energy and ready for combat.
Actually, I need a clarification from the GM.
Mm-hmm.
The beast used a magical weapon with the moon sword. Was there an energy transfer?
Yes.
Okay.
So far there's a few attacks with magic weapons. Repeating bow, short bow, Rashi's spiritual weapon, Esther's flaming sword damage. Yes.
I was just trying to make sure it wasn't just elemental, it was all that caused the transfers.
Appears to be all whatever. After every single attack the party has done, this energy transfer is happening.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try something about that.
Oh wait, you use a spiritual weapon, correct? I forgot to drag your token now.
No,
We
no,
just say
no,
it's
I
close
haven't.
enough.
No, I
Oh
haven't. I
right,
haven't.
right. You bonus action to Searing Smite. Yes.
Oh, I forgot to bonus attack.
Yep. Beast has a quote unquote spiritual weapon out.
Yeah, 20 hits.
Sorry about that.
No, it's fine.
Do I have a better idea now if there are golems made out of metal or something?
Give me some sort of check to give me so that I can give you the information.
No. Wrong. I know already that they don't. They're not.
I'll say that with the amount of damage they've taken so far, especially since you are physically hitting something, it feels like it's something biological wearing armor.
Yeah.
So it's like when your mace hits against, it doesn't feel like hitting a solid block of metal, but it feels like you're hitting something wearing armor. Does that make sense?
If I cast heat metal on the chain, can it be to the chain and both colors?
I don't think it will work that way. I mean, you could do it, but it may not result in how you want things to happen. I'm just gonna put it easily that way. Yeah.
What if I try to dispel magic the chain?
You could try.
I'm gonna try to dispel magic the chain. At level 4.
If it's level 4, you don't have to roll.
Cool.
So you dispel magic the chain. As the magic disappears, both Tomb Guardians now scream out in rage.
Oh no.
Okay.
I say, did I took your toy away?
So that was your action. Bonus action
Yes.
as well. All that.
Bonus action. What is how this work? Have your proficiency number. I'm just gonna use harness divine power to get back 1 level 2 spell.
Okay.
Yeah, because I already cast a spell.
Okay, so that's you're done with your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Roy, it's now your turn.
I sneak attack.
Okay.
I have flanking on both on either of them.
We are not playing by flanking rules. If not, I would have killed someone by now.
But you do have advantage because someone is near.
No, you don't have advantage when someone is near. You have sneak attack because someone is near.
Ah, yeah. Sorry.
So you're not using sharpshooter, correct?
No, I'm not using sharpshooter.
Okay. FYI, the Tomb Guardians are technically reckless right now, so you can roll with advantage. So just roll one more time. Okay, yeah, that hits. Which one are you hitting right now? It now makes a difference.
Number 1.
Number 1. All right. Okay.
No, then.
Anything else?
I dab on the haters. That's about it.
Okay. Astrana, it's now your turn.
I trying to go try for a magic missile.
Sure. Auto hit, so go ahead.
Yep, casting it at level 3, so
Which one?
the one that Roy just hit.
Great one then. Alright. So level 3 is 5 darts.
Level 3 will be
5, right? Because level 1
Five.
is 3.
yeah,
And
5,
plus 1
yeah.
for each. Okay, so it's 6, 9, 12, 17. 17, okay. I need a calculator because I can't do maths.
There's a calculator here named Kawasa sometimes.
But I don't want to let because I know how much HP these things have remaining.
Also, I'm looking at magic cards.
Okay. Alright. So it's now the Tomb Guardian's turn. They have lost their sense of reason. They will. Oh, this is strange. You know what? I'm not gonna do what I just thought. So I'm just gonna. No, I was thinking of I'm just gonna do 4 attacks on the person who's the shortest, but that doesn't seem very fair.
I mean, I just cut their chain.
No, yeah, but they have a different type of AI programmed into them. So to make life difficult for me, I'm just gonna hit the people with the highest AC instead of the beast. So red 1 is going to go for Esther. Red 2 is going to go for Rashi.
So if it's not spoiling anything, what does that chain do?
Oh, it was just it was dividing the damage taken, and they were sharing between them, and it also applies for the heals. Yeah, so it was actually just combining them into a single 4 attack, lots of HP monster. So whether splitting them up makes a difference is just a case of, oh, I killed one before I killed the other. So it's a bit easier for the party actually. But what was I doing? Right. Red 1 on Esther. 28 should hit Esther.
The
Advantage?
28 does hit Aster.
Okay. So that would be 25 damage. But Esther has that thing that halves bludgeoning damage.
Why
So
it's an advantage?
because as I said for the voice attack,
They're
they are
raging.
now
Reckless.
they don't have rage. I don't have the bonus rage damage, but they're all reckless right now.
Yep, okay.
Yeah. But Esther has that half bludgeoning thing.
So 7 bludgeoning and 10 piercing.
Yeah, as far as I recall, I don't think Esther has a resistance against piercing, so it should be So it's 17 damage in total, unless Esther wants to do something. But is Kiwi not back yet?
Kiwi says still in restroom.
Okay, then I'll just, assuming nothing bad happens, we'll just go with this right now. Second attack on Esther is a 19, which fails the attack.
Which fails.
Yeah. Actually, I done all my attacks on the beast because the beast doesn't have that high of AC.
Nope, the beast has garbage AC.
Yeah. But it's fine. Okay, so 2 attacks on Rashi now. 27 to hit.
Yep.
So you can double. I'll say that your heavy armor master double dips. So reduce by 3, reduce by 3.
So it would be 17 and 6 would be 13 damage for me.
No, 17 plus 6 is 23. Because it's 29 minus 6.
What
so
did
it's
I
23?
say? 13?
You said
23.
13. You reduced it by additional 10 damage.
Sorry.
No worries. And the second attack is a 20.
Miss.
Which I think just misses.
No, misses by a lot.
Okay.
See,
I should give them a higher.
Cool. I was gonna.
Plus 9 is it enough? Okay.
I was gonna do Vengeful Assault, Bite, as a reaction if you hit the beast. Because the beast has the ability to count to reaction attack.
Yeah, and you do half the damage, so you just won't go down from the first attack. You might go down from the second one, but oh well. It's now Esther's turn.
Esther is still in restroom, so
5-minute break.
Or we can just do a normal. Oh wow, I hope. I wonder how much of the boxes Kiwi left ticked.
currently none of the boxes are ticked.
Sorry. Oh right. That they didn't tick anything at all.
They didn't take any of the extra damages.
I mean, the 4 of you could probably finish off the 2 of them unless something horrible happens in the process.
Yeah, but it's not fair to
Yeah,
rush
I know.
Kiwi.
Yeah. Okay, when I say something horrible, it means that you miss despite having advantage. Yeah.
Gru?
I mean, I say that, but I also miss despite having advantage. So,
Yo,
I still argue that she clearly didn't choose violence because there's still chocolate left in the pitcher and there isn't any blood in the pitcher.
do
So
I know what Fleischer's explanation for that was? Do I know what the explanation is? She didn't know that most people break the triangles off and eat them individually. She thought like you had to jam the whole thing into your mouth, and that's the most she could get in her mouth.
why does?
Sorry?
I'm trying to figure out Esther's character sheet because they have Purple Flame Blade listed down 4 times.
I'm guessing it's Purple Flame Blade with added bonus X, Y, or Z.
It may be for different things, because one of the Purple Flame Blade has versatile weapon, and then there's another kind of...
I tried to find the one with the bonus damage from using the Burning Sword. I have no idea which one it is. Wait, did Kiwi forget to use to turn on? Oh no, the Flame Tongue is a modifier. Okay.
Yeah, it has Flame Tongue as a modifier down there.
So which one is the correct one?
Maybe it depends on which blade they're using, because one of them looks like... Well, there's the cleave. So
Oh yeah, that's the bounce.
That's the cleave. And then they have the Purple Flame Maul, so if they're using their Maul with Flame Blade.
Okay, so what I do know is that the one they have is one of the plus 10s. Okay.
Esther has a
The first
maul?
damage roll, yeah, Esther has like 3 different weapons specifically designed to make sure that they don't hit anything that's like resistant to certain types of damage. But once you have magical resistances against most attacks doesn't matter anymore. Okay, I think I know which one. It's the first one. It's the second one, the one with the 1d8 plus 5, because that was the exact one that they used the last time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So why don't you roll that and we see whether it hits? You have advantage. Yeah. Okay, now here's a fun thing. 17, as everyone knows, is a miss. But will Kiwi, knowing this, use the plus 10?
You're assuming a lot of things.
Yeah, I know.
I am going to guess they probably would if they knew that it was a miss when they rolled.
Yeah.
And we've pretty much identified that. So if Kiwi knew the 17 was a miss, they would probably use the plus 10 to make it a hit.
Okay, so let's say that Kiwi uses that channel divinity. Well, now that's a 27, which hits. Okay, so turn on Genie's Wrath and Flame Tongue.
Flame tongue.
Yeah,
We're out of-
and
Kiwi said they're
I
out of spell
assume
slots.
that
so no
Kiwi
smite.
isn't using. From what we saw from first attack, Kiwi didn't use any of her smite, so maybe she ran out or something. So just roll
Kiwi
that as
said
a damage.
something. Yeah, Kiwi said something about having no spells, but I can't. I can see that they have no more regular smites.
Okay, so maybe let's just roll that. Okay, and as well as the 1d8 plus 4 fire damage for the bounce.
So
Yeah, it's a third item. Yeah.
that-
It doesn't have the extra 9 damage, so it's just 10.
okay.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Oh, good. We are doing this. All right.
Okay.
So the first attack dealt 3 plus 18, so that's 21 damage. And the other one takes a 10. Okay. Good. We solved it. All right.
Yay!
Okay. Assuming Estes got hold position and not take opportunity attack, we will move to Grey.
Yep.
The beast turn.
So the exact same sequence of events happens where the beast roars very angrily and attempts to eat something's face. This will be number 1 again.
Okay.
We will be eating the face.
Yeah. So you don't have to reckless because it's raging. Yeah, sorry, I'm the one recklessing right now, so you don't have to reckless for this.
Yes, but I don't control the beast.
That's fair. Okay, go ahead. So that's 9 damage.
Wow, I rolled even low. Oh, right. I was thinking of the other attack. Never mind.
Okay.
So 9 damage, and I gain back another 40. I'm not yet at half.
Yeah, because you were chunked fairly.
Beast always starts chunked. Anyways,
Grey was chunked.
Second attack. Exactly.
18 just hits, so you show me the damage. You also hit enough for it to go down.
I don't think that stops the beast. I think he's still nomming on the face.
Alright. You still have a bonus action.
Does the scimitar have to be ordered to change targets?
You use your bonus action to do so. It's a spiritual weapon, essentially.
I know, I was just confirming things and trying to decide if it's in flavor for the beast, but I think the beast would be like, need more snack.
Okay. That hits.
Oh, that's a crit.
Is it really a freaking...
Super crit!
It is DC... Oh, that's based off the... Oh, that's all screwed. Is it supposed to be based off of strength? Is it supposed to be based off of dex? Is it supposed to just be a magic weapon with no bonuses?
I gave the party finesse weapons for just in case other people. It's a simple finesse weapon.
So it does get the character's stat bonuses?
It does. So right now what we're looking at is, so it's still 2d6, that's correct. It does not work for rage because rage specifically says melee attacks. This is a range attack, technically.
This is...
but the strength is actually a bit higher, I believe.
Well, that's what I was asking, because I was just using it from the Cobalt's character sheet. So, technically it would be 3 points higher.
Yeah. So it's supposed to be 8 damage instead.
I'll add it to the beast sheet. I didn't think the beast would ever have a chance to use the scimitar, so I didn't think about that.
You didn't think the fact that the scimitar might already be out?
Okay. But that'll be the beast turn.
Yep.
So now we'll move on to Rashi. Rashi, it's now your turn.
I mean, it's a simple question of smash, right? So I will do 3rd level Searing Smite. And bonk.
Huh. That
Consistency.
hits.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Doing the max. Alright. Okay. Roy, it's now your turn.
Well, unless I want to start doing friendly fire, unless I want to start friendly firing on the rest of the party, I guess I'm going to sneak attack red number 2.
Alright.
Silver informs me you figured out my character sheet.
Honk.
Yeah.
Narrow this
Roy,
down
you have
some.
advantage. You have advantage.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, so unless you get a second natural one, there's nothing much we can do about it, but please roll again. Okay, never mind then.
Not much
14 is a
better.
miss. Not much better.
Hmm.
14 is still a miss.
I have a question.
Yes.
So rules is written for assassin is that the target has to be surprised, right?
Mm-hmm. Not really surprised. You just have to. The assassinate ability just says that you need to start higher on the initiative order. And it
Because I
only
was
works for the
thinking,
one
like,
turn. Yeah.
if I chose to suddenly start attacking my teammates, would that be surprising?
The Tomb Guardian might not have the intelligence to understand your ploy, so it's too stupid to be surprised by your actions.
Oh well.
Anyway, is that Roy's turn?
Someday. That's Roy's turn.
Okay, so Roy is planning to backstab someone to inflict surprise on the enemy.
I'm
Okay,
not. I'm just thinking out loud.
the DM will remember this. Lestrana, it's not your turn.
Do not remember this.
You don't want that remembered, huh?
Yes.
I'm gonna magic missile at level 2.
Alright, that'll be
One that's-
four attacks. 4 rolls, yeah. Ooh, good damage. Good
Oh,
damage.
wow.
Oh, I have to be bad at one of them. 3 max rolls?
Yeah, that's good enough.
I mean, that level 2 did just as much damage as the level 3.
That's true.
If only you were following rules as written.
Yeah, if I were following rules as written, that had just been
20 damage.
just done one roll, and that would apply to every bolt.
Is that how it works?
That's apparently how Jeremy Crawford says it works, and that's how almost nobody does it.
That's so that if you use a modifier, it affects every single hit.
It's so boring, though.
I will prefer to roll for
gear.
3 times, just because I know with my dice rolls, I'll probably just roll the 1 as for the first one.
It is nice to do the flavorful, every bolt hits slightly different, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, for Lestrana, so magic missile, anything else?
No, I think I'm fine.
Alright. It's now the Tomb Guardian's turn. It's gonna punch. This one was already. Wait, who? You know, I like to tempt my fate, so it's gonna punch Rashi, who has the highest AC in the party.
Oh, sorry. Gray would have stepped on top of the dead guardian that's in its mouth.
No, it's fine. I'm just gonna tempt my luck.
Come at me.
26.
Why you have so high numbers? Yeah, that hits. That's
okay,
17 plus 12.
Yeah, so 29 damage.
29, yeah.
Yeah. Second attack.
Ouchie, ouch.
Yep. As
no
expected.
hit.
But no hit. It's like I only roll 1 good die among 4. That seems to be consistent for every single attack I've been making with these Tomb Guardians.
Wow, when did you start using Masashi's dice?
I have always been using Masashi's dice. He's my curse. Esther, it's now your turn.
Okay, let's make sure everything is checked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Purple Flame Blade it is.
That hits.
And there's nothing for it to cleave to, so it's just...
Technically can cleave other people.
Well,
just to be clear, Did Silver inform you about your channel divinity being used?
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright. So how much damage is that?
21.
21. Alright. It's definitely looking very battered. Anything else? From the Esther who's currently still standing on the ceiling?
Oh, yeah, I have a bonus action, but I want to use it for anything. No, Aster just stands on the ceiling.
Alright. The beast.
Beast wants more food.
Go ahead.
The initiative tracker just went away.
Oops. I mean, I was expecting it to end on the beast turn anyway. 18 just hits. You're still getting back the health. Okay, so.
But I also hit the cap for getting back health, so. Due to that minus 13 HP. Poor Snurky.
No. Based on the logic of how the thing says, you should be at 52.
Okay.
Yeah. So just take the extra 2 HP.
But I'm still at the cap now, so.
Yeah. So you just get enough to pass by the cap, and then you now stop healing. Unless I hit you again.
Yeah. Still nomming on its face. Beast attacks.
Go ahead. That's a hit. Let's see how much HP does this guy even have left. Yeah, he's dead. Okay. It falls to the floor. That's right.
Beast continues to chew face.
Okay, so as things calm down after combat, as the beast spends 6 seconds chewing face, the Sith wants to return the body back to Grey.
The what?
I'm talking to the beast.
I don't think it does.
Okay, does Grey want his body back?
Yes? He's currently chewing on metal.
Grey, give me a charisma save.
Oh no.
Natural?
Yes, natural.
Yeah, just a flat charisma. Okay. No.
The beast forces himself to maintain concentration on his body. Take off a rage.
Yep.
In this short 6 seconds, does the rest of party want to do anything for Beast as you realize that he's not changing back to Grey?
Ah.
Well,
How concerned should we be?
Grey friend?
are you okay?
Civ.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and cast Calm Emotions.
Alright. So
Somehow I have it prepared. I don't know why.
good choice. Does the Sith wants to give back the body back to Grey?
I think there's a lingering glare, but at last a fade. And so, yes, the beast will give it up after essentially calming down. So yeah, no, it probably won't happen easy next time, but it'll let go this time.
Very well. The beast is gone. Grey is back. Grey, you have 2 points of exhaustion.
Oh boy.
Yep.
I think we need a nap.
Let's take
Yeah, I vote nap. What was what happened there?
It didn't want to go back to sleep. It was very comfortable chewing on that metal. Oh, pink cube, thank you. And Gray starts chewing on the pink cube to get the metal taste out of his mouth.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't chew on the plate mill. It's not good for you.
Oh god,
In
my
multiple
mouth
sense.
hurts so much.
I didn't say, but you're technically supposed to be taking necrotic damage as you are chewing on the metal. But you know what? Let's just put that aside because I don't think that's important right now. That armor cannot be eaten, cannot be chewed on. Anyway, with the two Tomb Guardians now dead on the floor, what would the party like to do?
Take a short rest.
I vote Big Nap.
Gray kind of quietly trundles over to the NPCs and curls up in between their feet. Kind of like a cat.
Well done, well done.
Can we have a full-on rest?
Rest comma long or rest comma regular?
I mean, we can take say the party takes a... Yeah, long rest sounds about right. You
I-
have cleared quite a bit of this floor.
We
We've
we
got
have
quite a bit.
we have had a short rest already in this day because I have 0 hit die.
Yeah. Like, you cleared this room. Technically, on this day itself, you cleared this room, you cleared the bad potion room, you ran through this entire corridor, suffering for psychic damage for clay golem and came here. Yeah, I'll say you guys are very fruitful adventuring day.
Pastor almost died.
Oh, that was a previous day. You'll have a long rest after
did
the
they?
washing machine. It was washing machine, long rest, and then all this exploration.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'll say that, yeah, the party is probably due for a long rest.
Set up things.
On this
And
floor with a bunch of purple mo looking at you?
Absolutely not.
I'm just wondering.
No, Pastor's going up to the... What floor are we on?
You guys on the top floor.
Yeah, Pastor's going up to the second floor.
well, yeah, let's go up to the floor without the purple crap on the ground.
Fungus is love.
Sure. But can we not sleep next to it?
Okay.
It makes for a very wet sleeping space.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of damp and it's squishy and everything gets wet.
My concern is that the maintenance crew will reset the guardians.
Okay, just to ask, as the party is taking a long rest, real life question to Gru. How much more time do you have?
Same amount of
Okay.
time regular.
I thought you had that too. You need to leave in...
Wife Drew canceled church.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Then
she killed God.
nice.
There's a monkeypox epidemic. There's a monkeypox thing that's going around, and wife does not want to leave the party.
That is smart. Okay, if that's the case, so as a player, as the characters are having a long rest, let's as humans have a short rest, a short break.
Okay.
Yes, let's take a real life short break. Yeah.
Can
If you
we
set a short rest,
can we gain the benefits of a long rest?
I wish, but unfortunately I can't compress 8 hours of sleep I won't get anyways into.
I'm asking the DM if the maintenance crew walks in on us while we're sleeping.
oh, I thought you were asking about.
I think not for tonight.
Okay.
As in, not for this long rest, cause they're busy doing something.
I thought you were asking.
Oh no.
If you need to know, I essentially permanently have a calendar of my maintenance crew's activities, of what they're doing on this particular day, and they have a project they're working on right now.
So they're not working on floor 2.
The next time we see them, we should kill them.
I could send a few out for you to kill.
After the long rest.
Now they'll probably find you during the long rest. Honestly.
I thought TV
Anyway,
was
be right
asking
back.
if we.
Okay, BRB.
I thought TV was asking if we as people could get the benefits of a long rest after a short rest, and I was going to say.
Oh, I would love that.
That was the joke I was going for too, Gru. Anyways, I'll be right back.
Benefits of a long rest on a regular long rest.
I've spent all day moving boxes and my ankle still hurts and everything is awful. Oh yeah, Silver, since we're taking a long rest, remember our discussion about spells? This over here. Nope.
Ooh.
We totally had it in Discord.
Don't remember it.
Oh yeah, there was another thing. 1 second. Is Coasta here?
Hello, I'm back.
Hello,
back.
back.
Hi, back. I'm Dad.
I need Coasta to be back.
To make something?
No, to ask him to prepare a spell just in case we need it.
Uh,
Aster has been reading the book about the beholder.
Mm,
mm-hmm.
Kiwi has run a beholder several times as an enemy and would like greater restoration to be prepared.
There's no greater restoration involved for material cost.
Yeah, it's 100 GP diamond. We have a few diamonds.
You know, it's diamond dust, I believe.
Okay, we have some diamonds and we have a hammer.
mhm.
Does
I mean,
Strana have any finer grinding tools besides a hammer?
Rashi could make them.
I mean,
To be fair, I can make jeweler's tools if I want.
You know what? Yeah, sure. Let's.
We also have an immovable rod that we could use to crush the diamonds.
So I can just change my cobbler's tools into jeweler's tools.
I mean, in that, if that's the argument, you're technically outside the room. You're on the second floor. You're next to a 10,000 pound pressure block
Okay,
just to the right.
we need dust, not atoms. Like we're not
maybe,
trying to we're not trying to flip the molecules.
So if you put
we
the
know that
diamond there
there
and
are.
activate the trap, you guaranteed to
Mhm.
have at least, at most, dust.
I'm
I
back.
can't guarantee us anything
So
otherwise.
Costa,
Mhm.
during the long rest, without specifying why, because Costa's or Rashi's still on the fungus juice. Aster is going to ask Rashi if she can prepare greater restoration, just in case we need it. Now that we've
Okay, yeah.
used up Listrana's charm.
rumble, rumble, rumble.
I can't. It needs materials, and I don't have the materials.
We were just talking about that, don't worry.
We were
Yeah,
just
Uh,
talking about that. You will have the 50 GP diamond
It's a hun-
hundred
dust.
it's a
GP
hun-
is 100 GP.
so Aster gets the immovable rod and turns the 500 GP diamond into 500 GP worth of diamond dust. We can't cast resurrection spells right now anyway, so
Could you explain to me how a immovable rod turns a diamond into dust?
yeah, but I'd have to draw a picture and it'd take a really long time.
Also, how did you palm it off of Roy?
Lestrana and Aster together turn the 500 GP diamond into 500
Yes,
GP of diamond.
I just I don't need to know how it's being done. It's just something that I feel between Lestrana and Rashi, you can turn that diamond into dust. You have enough artisans and the capability to make the tools to do so. Whether is
And-
it through just a I mean, for example, does Rashi still have fabricate?
Yeah,
Yeah.
with fabricate,
Yeah.
we could turn it back to a regular diamond if we
Yeah,
don't
so
never use
with
it.
fabricate, you can just turn 600 gold diamond into 600 gold dust, and when you need to turn it back into diamond, it's whatever value is left.
Yep. So we
Right.
have the dust in case we need greater restoration.
Yeah.
How do you?
I mean, does Rashi still have the greater does Rashi still have fabricate for before the long rest?
No.
I mean, but you're still preparing it, so you can just quickly fabricate and then dust someone. So it's just a 2-turn thing. So you're still fine.
How do
Uh,
you turn dust back into diamonds?
Magic.
Fabricate.
Magic.
I mean, is it?
Rashi puts the powder in her hand and compresses the dust back into a solid diamond because she has that much strength.
I don't want to use my 2 highest spells on whatever is going on.
Yeah, the greater restoration is just in case an emergency.
Yeah, but
Um,
if you want greater restoration, I also have to sell a 4th level spell to fabricate first.
No, we have the dust. We have the dust.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
it's if we don't wind up using the dust, you can put the diamond back together later.
Yeah. We're saying that between Rashi's ability as a forged person and Lestrana being an artificer and has the capability of getting jewel. It takes
In just
a long rest to convert your magic toolkit into a jeweler's tools, right? Something
an
like that.
hour.
An hour, yeah. So
So in an hour, I turn my cobbler's tools into a jeweler's tools.
mhm.
And now we have jeweler's tools to turn the diamond into dust.
My head
Yeah.
hurts now, and this was my idea.
Look, we yeah, it's like you have a small saw, a hammer, files, pliers, and tweezers inside the jeweler's tool. So you just take a file over the next 2 hours. You slowly shave off 100 GP worth of diamond dust.
And
Yeah.
Aster will show Rashi the bag that it's in and put it in the bag folding in case Aster is the one who gets petrified.
Yeah. So
Aster will not mention why we might get petrified.
so do you want
Oh,
600 gold worth of
we
diamond
won't.
dust or just 100 or
I mean,
600?
we have 500.
500, yeah. So you just want 500 gold worth of diamond dust.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah, so basically during this long rest, if you're not sleeping, you have a file in your hand and slowly shaving this diamond for the next 10 hours.
That's fine.
Your file probably needs to be replaced unless it's magical. Hey, your files are magical.
My file isn't magical, but I just make another one.
Fair enough.
Just make
Okay.
another jeweler's kit in an hour.
Alright, so over the next 10 hours of this long rest, please do your long restings. You shave entire 500 gold diamond into diamond dust.
Okay.
Let me see how this actually read this. You learn to produce. You learn to produce exactly the tool you need. With thieves' tools or artisan tools in hand, you can magically create one set of artisan's tools in an unoccupied space within 5 feet of you. This creation requires 1 hour of uninterrupted work, which can coincide with a short or long rest. Though the product of magic, the tools are not magical and they vanish when you use this feature again.
Okay.
So
Regardless.
the file gets used up, and I just make a new set of jeweler's tools.
Yeah, the party, after the person keeping watch, once the file is dead, you wake up Lestrada spends 1 hour preparing it again and goes back to sleep. Yeah. Okay, so let's say that the party does have your 500 gold worth of diamond dust.
Okay.
I want to say,
Hello.
I, Quasta, don't have idea of anything that will happen. Like, I didn't get anything.
Oh,
And I feel like it's on flavor that Rashi also have no idea what happened. She got a bag of diamond dust, says prepare great restoration. Yes, sir.
You saw Aster reading a book for like an hour, and then Aster walks over to Rashi and is like, "Can you prepare a greater restoration tomorrow?"
Roy,
All
I
right.
think Roy has figured it out. It's like, what has 10 eyes?
And needs greater restoration.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically,
That
I
being
have a feeling
said,
we're gonna fight.
is everyone done with their short rest stuff?
Long rest.
Just
Oh,
got
sorry, long
back.
rest. Sorry, long rest stuff. Yeah.
Just got back, so I'm just clicking boxes right now.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. The Gray does still have 1 point of exhaustion.
Yep.
So I take it that the party is sitting back downstairs.
Starting the day, first of all,
We must.
who we think need health the most?
You?
Oh, right. Start of the day. Sorry. Just before the long rest, does Rashi still have the ability to create food and water?
Yes, I use it. Yes, I have it.
Okay, good. Okay, carry on.
I want to cast aid, and I have 3 valid targets.
How long does aid last?
8 hours.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
It,
Yeah, it
it
lasts is a 1d6,
no,
1d8.
it's
It's a
5
set amount.
point. It's a
Oh,
stack amount, max HP. It depends on the level I'm casting it. Uh, who wants it?
And Aster usually gets punched in the face.
If you were
I
to
will probably
ask
say the
in
frontline. Yeah.
character, Gray would
Yes.
probably say he's pretty hardy and that you or Aster should get it.
Okay,
It gets to go to 3 people.
yes, I wanna say Gray, Aster, and Rashi.
I would say that makes sense. You're the 3 melees and taking the brunt of the hits.
Okay, I'm gonna cast it at 4th level. Each one of us gets 15 extra max HP.
Okay, I'm gonna put that on my character sheet as temp HP just so I don't get things
O-
mixed up.
Okay, but
Okay.
but be clear. You
Mhm.
can put it on plus 15, like whatever you have plus 15,
Yeah.
because it doesn't bother with the other temporary hit points, and it can be healed.
Yep. I just don't want to like get my
No,
Yeah,
like
because you're
you can literally type in plus 15 in the box though.
yeah. That's what I
Yeah.
did.
okay. So Rashi does that at the beginning of the day. All right. Uh, does anyone else like to prepare anything before heading back downstairs or wherever they want to go, wherever the party wants to go?
That's it for me.
Hmm.
Okay. Anyone else?
I think Gray spends the rest time sleeping really badly and possibly occasionally in sleep gnashing at air with teeth, and when waking up spends a lot of time staring at the moon sword and gripping it too hard.
I think during the rest, assuming while Lestrana is busy shaving the diamond, Aster is going to make a second copy of their map with their infinite ink jar. Just because they almost died a day or 2 ago, and this way, if they
Mm-hmm.
die, someone else has a copy of the map.
Which is like leave one next to your statue.
Mm-hmm. But Aster will give the copy to Lestrana for now.
Okay, that's fair.
Actually, if Gray is having so much time sleeping, Russia will go to him and just snuggle him and sleep with him.
Or if Gray
I'll
was woken
say
up and is looking for
I'll say
asking
as a
is trying
point
to get
of
my attention.
kind of like a point of flavor for Gray as you're sleeping, you do see a vision of Sif and Wongo apparently having some sort of discussion, but you're too far away to hear. You just see them away in your mind, far away in your mindscape, chit-chatting.
I absolutely believe that. And I
All
think
right.
Gray is kind of doing the whole running in slow motion to try to get there and never making progress.
As for Sif, Wongo is kind of berating you for giving up the body.
And I think the beast's response is essentially a there's no point in kicking the small one when it's down. It's try so hard. No point in being so mean to it. It tries its best to be as good as it can. Must protect.
All right. So
One more thing. Did you
Alright.
One more thing.
did you give us
Sure.
did you give us a handout for my patron?
No, I didn't.
I just can't. I know she told us her name, and I can't remember it as a player.
Hold on, let me see if I can find your patron.
While making the map, I think Astor would just ask her if she has any ideas about what we should do next, given the situation with the eyeballs and everything else.
Huh, interesting. Your patron doesn't have a handout.
Uh, Thanks, Watsy.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you, Watsy. But your patron's name is Kashma.
Can you spell that?
Sure.
Okay. So yeah, Astor will ask Keshma
Hmm.
if she has any ideas or opinions on the beholder situation.
Kashma will be honest and says that personally she has never been beyond the third floor, and she what's the word here? She got trapped and teleported, all the fun stuff, like on the second floor. She has never been to the third floor and beyond. So she
Okay.
has never even met the beholder.
Okay.
Yeah. It's kind of one of those things where the party will kind of expect. She came in, went down to the stairwell, accidentally stepped on a chair and tried the dimension door / planesword and got trapped immediately.
The reason why I'm
Uh,
not upgrading Thunderstep to Dimension Door.
is
Good.
is the floor with the beholder the third floor or fourth? I don't remember.
The third floor. The third floor.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, for for Esther, it's a bit of, I think I should take Dimension Door. Your patron's like, no, do not take Dimension Door.
Just keep Thunderstep.
Yeah, keep your Thunder Step, that's fine. Do not make the same mistakes that I did. Is essentially her advice to you.
That's fair.
I want to take Dimension Door. No.
No,
Badaster.
you prepare it and she takes it away from you using her patron ability. Just strips it out from you.
I have removed Dimension Door from the spell list.
Okay, so anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. Okay, so you go back down the stairs. The bodies of the Tomb Guardians is currently missing.
Fair, fair.
But no new
Mhm.
ones have been put there to replace them.
So as Rashi walks over, there's a little sign says exhibit currently undergoing repairs.
Oh my god.
Exhibition. Oh my god. And is it blocking the main
No, no,
crossway or
no.
like here?
The signs are inside the alcove.
Is there
Okay.
like one of those
Uh,
like little things with like the
how
red
about this? Given that Lestrana has made this check several times, Lestrana, could you give me an Arcana check? The DC isn't very high. Just give me an Arcana check. I'm looking for a 10. Okay. So for Lestrana, you realize that given the previous experiences with the clay golem and whatever you fought, you feel that the Tomb Guardians that you fought previously, the previous day, are essentially flesh golems, which someone put magic armor on.
Don't flesh columns take a really long time to make?
Exhibition is currently undergoing repairs.
I mean, that
It's
checks
good
out.
because flesh golem. It's going to take some time. Yeah, I
Yep.
can't roll lower than a 10 for Arcana.
Excellent. Okay. So
I gotta go ahead and walk on walk. I see a highway and this is a door.
yeah. So approaching this location, I mean, where's everyone else? Where's Roy and?
Here.
Okay. Sorry, I was just waiting for thing to update. Okay, so for the party, especially Rashi, uh, There's a corridor going towards the north, and from where you're standing, with a bit of light. No, your light doesn't go far enough. Never mind.
Aster can
It's
see it.
oh, good. So for Esther, as you look in, there appears to be a corridor that opens up to a room, and you
And
do see a sarcophagus on the other side,
let me
all
get
the
rid
way
of.
at the far end.
Aster's like, let me get rid of the spider climb.
Okay, so that's what the first thing. So secondly, there is a pair of heavy stone doors towards the left, which y'all can see.
Sorry, where is the? I
Yeah,
got
these are the pair of heavy stone doors.
okay.
All right, and for Roy, as you as you
Yo.
step past your keen sense of hearing, you
Hmm.
hear a small echo of your own footsteps in the wall on the southern side,
There's a
implying that it might
secret
be hollow.
door.
Yeah,
I search for secret doors.
there's a secret door directly south of you.
Sweet. I found the secret door.
I vote we go the secret door.
Sweet wit war.
Let's see what's through the secret door.
Is there? I I look for a way to open the secret door.
Hold on, I'm just checking if the room is trapped. Give me a second.
Aren't all the rooms in this campaign trapped?
Actually, so far the party only encountered like 3 doors that were trapped. Most of them just opened.
That's fair. One of them you had to activate a trap to open it.
Yeah,
Which
that
is
was
fair.
that was one of the few exceptions.
Just
Okay, this door.
Mhm.
Well, it's not trapped, but it takes a while. I'm just saying that Roy together Lestrana, between their abilities to open secret doors due to feats and all that fun stuff. After some finagling, you figure out that the door just opens after pressing a few bricks in the correct sequence.
Mm.
So
It says
as it opens
push.
up to a small chamber, you look down the stairs, and on top of
Mhm.
a pedestal appears to be a golden skull inside this small room.
Does
It's
Aster
probably
see
a
this?
trap.
It's almost certainly a trap.
Can Aster see this from where they're standing?
It's down the flight of stairs, so it's a bit hard to see it.
Okay.
But you do see
Roy
you
steps
still see it
aside.
opens up. The only person who can really see the skull right now is probably Roy, who's just standing in front of the door. Why is everyone clearing away for Esther?
So Aster can be dramatic. Aster sees the skull and, having been reading Volvo's guide, slams it shut. Slams the door shut.
The door shut?
Yeah,
Why?
that could be a demi-lich.
Okay, so Esther's closing the door.
Aster's been reading the monster manual.
Okay, so as you close the door,
No.
who here has a passive perception higher than 15? I'll just say that 15. Anyone with
Roy.
15, I think, yeah. So as long as your passive perception is higher than 15, you do hear a voice coming from the room. No, wait, I can help. Just let me out.
Don't
I
do it.
want to.
Option of 15.
Yeah, so as long as your passive perception is 15, you can
Mm.
hear this.
Oh,
So
Aster
I
can't
hear
hear
it
it.
says he can help. Of course, then so's all
Wait,
all these things that are now in our heads.
this is gonna sound dumb, but can I roll
It,
insight to see if it's telling the truth?
I'll say no because A, you can't see it. B, it is a skull. There's no facial expression to read.
Yeah, but
Mm.
you can hear the voice like, "Ooh, I can help you," or "No, wait, no, please."
It sounds desperate.
I
Mm.
vote go for it. Let's go for it.
If we all die.
We have backup.
Okay.
We don't know that.
No, let's
Okay.
just.
Are you reopening the door?
Aster is backing away as they open the door again.
I mean, other people can open the door. It's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Roy is interested in not dying, so he dramatically steps back.
I haven't done any goof today. I need to do a goof.
Okay.
I'm backing.
I look around. I
Rashi's about
enter slowly looking around. Ooh, another entrance.
Yes. So you do see a path towards the right. Uh, but as you step in, for Rashi, Obolaka, the spirit that's possessing you, you shouldn't be the one doing this. It's too risky. You should let someone else do it.
Mm, that's fair. On the other hand, I'm the most qualified to take damage. So the less risky to the party is that I do these things.
Okay.
saying on
So
R5 today. I fucked up.
I want to say, Sneaky, unless the skull talks, I want to go to this hole.
all right. So as you approach the pedestrian, wait, wait.
That's
My name is Yaka. I've been trapped here by a an evil being. Please, I want to leave.
Who and or what are you?
Oh, I used to be an important person in the court of Omu many years ago.
I mean, I
You,
want to roll insight. Does it sound sincere?
okay, sure. As of now, there you feel that this Yaka appears to be, what's the word here? Certainly believes what he's saying.
But you are dead, right? You are a soul in a piece of furniture?
Is this like a skull, a gilded skull that probably looks a bit human?
Didn't the
Yeah.
last skull that we tried to help try to kill us?
Oh,
Well,
the
I say
previous
that.
skull allowed you to kill her. I mean, if you're referring to the flaming skull, right? Kiwi.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's been so long I can't
definitely.
remember.
Yeah, the flaming skull wanted you to kill her.
Oh.
But this one is different. Please, I know a lot about this tomb. I'll be able to help. Give me an insight check, Rashi.
I just roll a 24.
No, you didn't give me enough time to give you information. You know what? I'm just gonna take the 24. Uh, seeing as you said that, it feels that the skull appears to be talking a lot in desperation.
Like when you are desperate and you say whatever you need to say in order that get what you want.
Kind of, yes.
Mhm. I'm gonna go in this hole and I see you later, okay?
Please
Bye.
come back for me.
Gonna go in this hole.
All right.
Mm.
Okay. So for Rashi, as you go through this narrow chamber, this narrow tunnel, it eventually opens up to a small area. Uh, and you, from your particular angle, you do see what appears to be glass on your left and a lever directly, a set of levers in front of you. Not just the one inside the image. There's a set of levers in front of you.
And glass here.
Glass, yes, glass.
And a door here?
Eh, You Because your angle was a bit weird. Yeah, you do see a door as well.
What do I see on the glass?
So as you look out from the glass, you see a hole in the ground, which you assume is probably the entrance to the washing machine.
Oh my god.
Someone was watching me die. Aster isn't there, so they don't actually know.
Am I in the background? What the fuck?
Yeah, and there's a set of like 4 levels. You see the single level thing there, right? In the map, it's actually a set of 4 levels. No, wait, save me! I'm talking for Gray. The skull is shouting at Gray.
Gray will pause before the skull. Enough voices in head already. Why you better?
I'm very entertaining.
Mm,
Mm,
Anyway, ponder on that for Gray. So Rashi, yeah. So you're essentially in kind of like a back room. So yes, 4 levels, glass window looking out, as well as a door towards the north.
That's this is a lot. I will come back. I need to reform this. I'm a goof, but I'm not that of a goof to start messing with levers. Oh, hey, Greg.
Hi. I
I
want to
know
say that this
every
is
single trap.
Bonathan.
I know every trap in the tomb. I can help you.
while he is saying this, Aster is walking more into the room with the sarcophagus.
All right. I don't want to really narrate 2 different scenes. So let's just pause Esther there for now. All
Okay.
right. So for this
I mean,
particular hidden area, is there anything? So this particular hidden area, this entire 2 small rooms that are interconnected by this tunnel, does anyone else want to take a look, or is there anything you want to do?
I would say to Gray, like, I don't trust this skull. Let's go back, but I found something interesting back there. I it might be worth to give it a look.
Okay.
And I go back to the group.
And Gray kind of waves goodbye to Bonathan and says, "Maybe I come back later. You seem a little bit worried."
Bonus it.
Bye, Bonathan.
It was
Okay.
enthusiastic. God,
Uh, just for fun, Olvex is gonna go into the room,
Oh,
and for those outside, you hear Olvex conversing with the skull, but not in common. Olvex is questioning the skull in Old Omuan, which is a specific language that he knows, as well as this skull.
does the skull have anything interesting to say?
Olvex turns around. Well, the timeline fits. He does know more than me, to be honest, about some of the older history, assuming he's not lying to me. But the
I
things that I
know.
do know about, the things that I do know about apparently match up. So
But
I'm
I,
50
I,
50 confident he's probably from the era.
I say to Orvex, but I know, right? It has a voice of like, I'm not sure if I trust you.
I wouldn't trust him either. But
Hmm.
maybe? Like, I want to just question him about things I don't know about Omu before it fell, because that is my field of study.
don't
Um
touch it.
After I found the controlling room of the washing machine.
Ooh, after I get this god and get rid of the stupid spider climb frog, we should go break it. Aster's brain is all on getting rid of the stupid frog. Even if
Okay,
okay.
okay. I say to the
Uh
group, let's go help Aster on this room.
okay. So Orvex just let you know that he will leave the skull alone. He's walking out with the rest of you, but he is just keeping an ear open about the skull.
Thank you, Orvex.
What's the term? It's a bit like you're letting him soak enough such that eventually he'll start telling the truth. Kind of like that. Okay. So, Esther, since you're moving up,
Hmm.
Okay.
One goal: solve the puzzle without triggering any murder-death combat.
Okay. So, as you walk in, maybe take one step back. So, as you glance into this room, you see a 4-column, the small little dots at the end of the map. It's a 4 columns that extend to the ceiling, as well as metal, what's the word? Gates, porculus? Yeah, porculus. Yeah. That is a cage essentially that surround this particular square with a sarcophagus behind it.
Hmm.
There are just below just outside the sarcophagus. So imagine hanging on each of the pillars there are 4 ceramic frog masks, and below these masks appears to be humanoid bones. To
Okay,
the
so it's not
east, where you see a bunch of kind of like altars, correct, on the east side of the map,
these things.
there is a large carving. Yeah, that's the one. Yes. So it's in the center, the longest table area.
Mhm.
It's a large carving of a large frog monster
Oh, good. I'm gonna
with a bunch
replace
of
one frog with
tentacles.
another.
With a bunch of tentacles. So from previous experiences, it looks like a froggy moth. And from conversations of Vex, you know that this is a tomb of Kubazan.
Oh, good. I'm gonna replace the not awesome frog with the awesome frog.
And from your eyes, from your line of sight, along the small little tables, you see what appears to be displays of offerings,
Hmm.
as it is for a shrine. And there appears to be 4 rectangular frescoes carved along the entire sides of the wall.
Can Aster
Yeah.
see them from this angle?
You probably see the one further away.
I think Aster
Yeah.
will move into the room
Yeah.
so that they can
And
see.
I said something a bit wrongly. The 4 ceramic frog masks are in each of these holes, not the pillar, the holes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
And
Aster
as you
will
step
look at the
in,
frescoes.
hold on, I need to check alignments. Kubazan. Okay, no one has this god, I think. Is anyone possessed by Papa Zoto?
Yes, I am.
Yes. Okay. So Roy's not in the room yet. Okay. For Esther, you hear a voice in your head, which is Nang Nang.
Hmm.
The imposter frog god. We should just trash the shrine and take all the offerings for ourselves.
Aster's like, shut up. You're the wrong frog god.
Okay.
Can you describe the things on the walls?
Okay. So, looking at the frescoes, okay. How about the rest of the party? Are y'all just letting Esther go in on their own? Or where's the rest of you?
Trying to
I'm
go
going
in,
behind.
but everybody is blocking the door.
Aster will be like, no one touch anything until we figure it out.
Gray stops holding Rashi's hand.
Okay.
Looks
I mean,
embarrassed.
No, you
there's
can
probably
touch
enough
what
space.
you can
All of
hold
you
on
can
to
just
things.
go in, it's fine. Stepping in doesn't trigger anything. Because if it did, I already has thrown everything at Esther by now.
That's why Aster
Okay.
went first.
Alright. So, uh, the. Sorry. So, the frescoes actually lined. There's 2 on each side of the room. There's 2 on the west wall and 2 on the east wall. And now that you have a closer look, so fresco number 1, you see a frog-like behemoth using its tentacles to help the Omuan people knock down a mighty statue. In the foreground, an old woman wearing a frog mask tosses 5 coins from her hand as though sowing seeds.
Hmm.
That's the first one. The second one, a frog-like behemoth wraps his tentacles around a giant crocodile as Omoan hunters stab the crocodile with their spears. In the foreground, sorry, an old man wearing a frog mask holds a bug up to his open mouth. That's the second one.
Okay.
The third one, a froggy mouth with four Omuan hunters riding its back finds a small boy in the jungle. The hunters display an emotion of elation, and in the foreground, a young woman wearing a frog mask holds a knife in one hand and a headless chicken in the other.
And what in the other hand?
A knife in one hand and a headless bird in the other. Uh, the last fresco, the froggy moth is in a shallow pool as humans offer it urns of food and treasure as tribute. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, and this fresco is a bit cracked, as there appears to sustain damage. But you do see a humanoid figure holding a candle.
You know, I think I
Okay,
like this god. It looks
so
nice.
I mean for the rest, I mean if some discussion with with Ovex and previous experiences, you know that Kubazan is technically chaotic good.
Hey, Aster likes that. As Aster is moving more and more towards chaotic good.
All right. Uh,
Um, is
so
there? So there's
that's
the.
just this is just looking around essentially.
Okay, so there's the masks on the wall, and then there's the things you just described to us.
Hmm.
Is there anything else in the room?
Are you looking around?
Yes.
All right.
Like, is there
So
anything over here or anything near where the
okay. Sorry, I
bones
just
are?
realized my English wasn't good. It's portico and not poculus. Those are two different things. So
They're different
there is
things.
actually no cage. It's just kind of like a ceremonial for decoration purposes overhang in front of you. There's no cage. Yeah,
Okay.
Can I ask you
yeah,
something?
yeah. Because I
Uh,
didn't understand this word. I thought it meant poculus
can I
because I'd
ask you
never seen that word before.
something,
Yes,
Sneaky?
yes,
There are four frog masks, right?
yes.
In the frescoes, there we see someone in the background with a frog mask. How many people with frog masks we see in the frescoes?
Three, because one of them is heavily damaged.
And what are the three that we see doing?
Uh, one of them appears to be throwing coins into the ground.
Hmm.
Another one appears to be holding a bug to his mouth. And the last one was holding a knife and a headless bird in the other.
Okay. And the
Yeah.
fourth one, it's damaged, so we don't see it.
Is damage sorry, I really hate this cough. It's damaged, but you can see that it's holding a lit candle.
Okay. And so I had asked.
Okay, so that was the first thing. I'm correcting what I said about the portico. And now I need to answer Esther's question. No, actually before answering Esther's question, hold on. I need to go track. Okay, Obolaka to Rashi. No one should touch those masks unless it's, and especially not you. Ijin, we should go check out the other door. So, sorry, Obolaka to Rashi. Don't touch those masks, at least not you.
Okay.
Ijin to Lestrana. We should leave and go check the other door.
Really think that's a good
Wong,
idea.
for Wongo is strangely quiet, but you can hear him whispering something to someone else for Gray. Who's the last one who I have
Hey,
not talked to? For Roy, Papa
Yo.
Zoto,
Hmm.
you sense anger and says, and you hear him say that we should just trash this. We should just trash his remains inside the sarcophagus.
Sounds like a plan. I will put it up for consideration, and then I just don't say anything.
What was the last part, Greer?
Hmm?
I didn't hear the last part of what you said.
Oh, basically, I'm like, sounds like a plan, and then I just don't say anything to anyone.
Okay.
Let's see.
I
Don't
No
shut the
I
one.
door.
I do put in voice that um my God thinks that someone should touch it, but not me. So I think it's a good idea.
Aster is
Okay.
all for
So the last
self.
thing, which is answer Esther's question. So you search around the room carefully, correct? Like
Yeah.
not damaging anything to
Yeah,
or disturbing anything. So it's eyeballing most
picking.
of it.
Yeah, don't pick anything up
Okay.
until I'm sure what I want to do.
Okay. Uh, in the s- in the sides of the wall towards the east near the shrine, correct?
Mm-hmm.
There are shelves underneath these little insects. And
Mm-hmm.
looking in, you see a small little statue of a froggy moth, a
Mm-hmm.
copper bowl. You're not touching anything, so you see a copper bowl,
Yep.
4 dead cockroaches, a candle, and a bunch of loose coins lying around. We'll say 5 gold.
Okay. I think Aster can figure out what to do based on the hint and from Acer X Warning, which is the walls of history tell all. Um, so Aster's gonna go take one of the frog masks off the wall
Mm-hmm.
and put it on,
Mm-hmm.
and then they're gonna walk back over to the. You said that it's like right here,
Yeah.
where all the items are.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the top. Yeah, so on the map, we see the top of the see the top of the altar, and all the stuff are in the shells underneath it.
Okay. Um. So, let me. I'm trying to remember the order of the frescoes. Uh.
I can repeat if you want me to.
So the first one is the gold coins, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Aster takes 5 GP out of their
Mm-hmm.
purse and places it with the other 5 that are already on the altar.
All right.
Then the second one was an old person eating a bug, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you said that there are 4 dead cockroaches.
Yep.
Eating it
Aster,
or just putting it in this mouth in his face.
It's a
Both are
carving,
awful.
so it shows him motioning the dead insect towards his face.
Ah, okay.
Aster will just eat it. Aster has survived in the wild and eaten bugs before.
Going away.
Give,
Crunch,
give me a
crunch,
con
crunch.
save.
Um, oh yeah, my character sheet's on my second monitor.
It's there so you don't lose it.
Kiwi hasn't had second monitor for so long.
It's been so long. That wasn't supposed to be with advantage, but it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It was very
Advantage is
consistent.
an illusion.
Yep.
So it is fresh. It's not dry,
Juicy.
and
Oh,
you feel a bit of bile, but you push it down.
Yeah, I've
Okay.
even worse.
Mm-hmm.
The third one was a woman holding a chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Headless chicken.
Headless chicken.
Yeah. But since you are actively, for Esther, since you are actively doing all this, as you are reaching in to grab the coins and grab the cockroaches, uh, you notice there appears to be small little animal bones inside the copper bowl.
Mm, don't have any small animals. Um, Look, Kiwi think.
Oh well, while this is happening, Destrana, what are you doing?
Looking out the door.
Okay, so it's a heavy stone door. There's
Any carvings or anything like that on
It's
it?
not. I was about to go again to that. It's not adorned. So it's
Mm.
like you can tell it's a door because you can see there's the, where the seams are. There's the seams. It looks heavy, but it's not decorated.
Voice, just tell the voice in my head. It's a plain stone door. There's nothing interesting about it.
Yes, but what's interesting is what's inside it.
Okay, Kiwi has an idea.
All right.
Um, so this is obviously looking for some like living sacrifice of some sort. Um, so Aster takes out their dagger slash carving knife and just like pricks their thumb and like drips some blood into the bowl.
Give me a religion check.
Oh yeah, character sheet.
Lol.
Listen, I'm an idiot.
I mean, how many years have you not had a second monitor, Kiwi?
Too many.
Oh yeah, you're fairly certain that's enough. You're very sure that you passed it. Yep.
It makes me worry.
Yeah.
Well, I gave some amount of living sacrifice. And then the last one was a person whose face was cracked, so we couldn't tell if they were wearing a mask, but I'm gonna assume that they were wearing a mask.
Mm-hmm.
And you said they lit a candle.
Yep.
Um, Aster has a lot of different fire sources. Do I have a flint and tinder though?
You can just press it against your sword, which is currently on fire.
Yes, Aster will light the candle that
Yeah. So
is
you
on the.
examine Campbell, the wick is still there, so this will work.
Okay, I'll just like put the tip of my sword on the wick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's the four things on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Does anything happen?
No.
Hmm. The only thing Aster, partially because of the DM, can think of is that there wasn't enough blood sacrifice because everything else was pretty specific on what to do. Aster poured some more blood into the copper thing. That's the
Ra-
only
Ra-
thing.
Rashi hides Trevor inside her armor.
Oh yeah, Aster completely forgot about Trevor.
Yeah, please do not sacrifice Trevor to this.
Ooh,
Aster
ooh,
just adds more blood because that's the only one that's like not specific on what to do.
Aster, I have something.
What do you
I
have?
I eat my stuff that transforms into a giant constrictor snake.
I don't know if that'll count.
Oh right, you have a snake.
Also,
No,
wouldn't
I
that
just remember something. Okay, it's probably not important right now because it's very short in. Rashi, there's too many things going on during after the long rest. You woke up looking like a goat again.
God damn it.
you
Yeah.
gotta just
Anyway,
you just gotta get rid of the staff. You can't keep it.
yeah, you woke up
Uh,
looking like a goat. So
uh,
fur, hair, different horns, etc., etc. Okay, so Esther, you're trying to put more blood into the bowl,
that's the only.
and Rashi is offering a magic snake for you to sacrifice.
Can I offer a snake in these trying times?
Isn't the snake like the staff though? Won't it just turn back to a staff if I
Yeah,
kill it?
but that technically dies. Also, I will cast remove curse on myself.
Okay, you're going back to Rashi.
I do not stand here.
Aster will like slice their palm and like give it like a cup full of blood before they try
Okay,
sacrificing something else.
roll me damage.
How much? A dagger's 1d4.
Uh, so I'll just say because you're being careful and this is you're not attacking something, we'll just say the base damage without your damage modifier.
So 1d4 for a
So yeah,
dagger.
yeah, correct, just 1d4. Okay, so you prick yourself for 1 damage. Really? Is that the first friendly fire damage?
Yes.
Self-inflicted friendly fire, no less.
Okay. Alright then. So you fill the bowl with a bit more blood than previously. From
Mhm.
paper cut to actual slice wound.
Yep. Ow, 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 ow.
Yeah. Okay.
Does
Nothing changes in the
anything?
room. Okay, so
I
while,
mean,
while the situation in the south is paused up there,
I say
what's
to
Astrana
Aster,
doing?
I
Hmm.
assume that nothing's gonna change. Like if you do the things right and you step here, you won't get eaten by something.
Yeah, I feel like if I had done something wrong, it probably would have like exploded or
You would
something.
know very quickly.
So
I don't know.
Aster is going to, while still wearing the frog mask, walk up to the place up here.
Sarcophagus?
Yep.
Okay, so let's pause the things up there for a while. What's Lestrana doing?
I mean, are you sure the thing in there is interesting? Everybody else
Well,
seemed to
it's
think it shouldn't be bothered with.
well, that's the exciting part, isn't it? We only know what's inside a present when we open it.
I suppose.
Okay. So what's Lestrana doing?
Lestrana's gonna go inside the room.
Alright, could you move your token next to the door?
On how we've split the party.
I mean, I told you I was leaving and nobody stopped me. Rashi was just like, okay.
Yeah. Well, as you step through, Orvex is like, no, Lestrana, wait. We don't know what's inside. And as you step in, the skull, oh, welcome back, please take me with you. I can give you all the information you need.
Why should I trust you?
Because I've been here for a very long time and I know a lot about things that happens here. I know every single trap that extends beyond the third and the fourth floor. Down to the hidden sixth floor, I know all about it.
But what if you're a trap?
Lol.
No, I wasn't that pretty when I was alive.
Double lol.
I mean, everybody just let Lestrana go, and Lestrana has an impulsive rabbit in her head. So she's probably gonna pick the thing up.
Okay.
So you let the impulsive one just wander off alone.
Don't
Okay.
put this on R. You're
You
role
can-
playing character.
Yes,
You
I'm
can
role playing the impulsive one.
you can
Alright.
argue with your god and tell them that they suck and that you're gonna get a better frog.
Alright. So, Lestrana, as you touch the skull, it begins floating.
No.
Ah,
Oh,
thank you. I'll follow you for the rest of your life.
No.
Okay. So, Lestrana, is there anything else you'd like to examine inside this room? There is a passage down to the right.
I told everyone what I found there.
Ah, yeah, this is a secret room that appears to be a control room.
I'd like to go back and see what Aster's doing and see if she's gotten a new god.
All right. So so move your token back to that room up north. For the rest of you, as you see Lestrana approach, there's a golden skull falling behind her,
You, you know
floating, floating and following behind her.
you know that gif of multiple people slamming their forehead.
Yep. Thank you, Silver, for playing along. So anyway, Esther, you're going to the sarcophagus, correct?
Yes, and
All
Esther's
right.
gonna see if it's open or not.
As you approach the sarcophagus, you hear a click coming from the sarcophagus. Sorry, let me be clear. You hear a click coming from the sarcophagus.
I was like, okay, what trap did I activate? How do I die?
No. See, I was looking. I'm like, okay, sarcophagus is opening. There's a click, so that's what came out from my mouth. Then I realized that this is too much knowledge. I need to be
Yeah,
more clear.
I was expecting like a flamethrower to come out of the floor and just incinerate
No,
me.
don't worry. It's not, the flamethrower isn't coming out yet. So,
Oh, good.
yes. So as Esther approaches the sarcophagus, there's a click coming from the sarcophagus.
Aster will take the click as it unlocking and push the
Yeah.
push it
So you
open.
push against the lid, it slides open effortlessly compared to your previous experiences.
Excellent. What's inside?
Well, first of all, looking in, there is a pile of bones of what appears to be a large animal. You can tell by the shape of the skull is kind of frog-like, so likely a large froggy creature. And inside it appears to be a quiver of arrows,
Oh,
as
Roy will
well
love.
as a pair of bracers.
Oh, Roy will love this after I'm done getting the god out of it. Kiwi knows exactly what this is because it has a pair of arrows with it.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything Aster can do to give the current god in their brain disadvantage on fighting the new god? Like
No.
Aster wants to get rid of the stupid frog.
And the god mentally is a bit stronger than Esther in this particular mindscape. So you need a god to get rid of a god, and there's nothing that you as a person can do about it.
Aster grabs the bracers.
Okay. So as you grab the bracers, water images of a watery light ripple from the bracers throughout the entire room. And the air fills with a stench of a wet swamp.
Yeah,
And a
where we go.
large, monstrous, tentacled shadow rise out from the skeletons inside the sarcophagus. And all of you hear the voice. So this is loud enough for everyone to hear. You are brave to summon me. Together we will crush the Undying One.
As family.
Thank you. Together. But for Esther, at the same time, you hear another froggy voice. You can go pick someone else. This body belongs to me. So going to Esther, are you letting Kubazan enter your body?
Yes.
Okay, so we don't have to make that save. So now it's a good old God versus God
So
coin
which
flip.
roll? So which roll is which god?
Yeah, so I'm gonna roll a 1d2. On a 1, things don't change. On a 2, you get Kubazan.
Oh god, please give me a 2.
So you want a 2.
Uh-huh. No!
And Kubazan is pushed out from your body. You are stuck with me forever. It's the last thing you hear in
Forever.
your... And that will be the last thing Esther hears from now for now.
Aster will just be like, when I get out of here, I'm going to imprison you in a new item and throw you someplace no one will ever find you.
You can try. Okay, so let me just note that down somewhere, as Esther has not attempted to contact Kubazan and failed.
Some god you are getting beaten by a pile of bones.
Bring the items here.
Aster literally just throws the bracers at Roy's face.
Does Roy dodge?
Ow.
Okay, I take that out as Roy failed to dodge.
I grabbed it. No, I want to try the god thingy.
Uh, Roy got hit first.
Okay.
So Roy, you got impacted by in the face.
Improvised weapon, 1d4
By
damage.
no, his bracers are technically soft and made of like hard leather, so it doesn't really deal damage. So let's not do that any more friendly fire.
Okay.
So for Roy,
Mm.
you hear a louder, deeper voice in your head compared to Papa Zoto. Before you suffer from a headache because these two gods are diametrically opposed. So could you give me a wisdom save?
A death
Oh, I have
saving
to
throw against gods blowing your brain up?
I'm gonna kill Rashi. Okay, so you pass the save, so you don't take as much. You take 9 psychic damage halved, so take 4. as
I
the
think there weren't as much.
as the anger between these two gods are being directed at each other, and you are just a leaf in the middle of this storm. But that being said, are you willing to let Kubazan enter your body?
Sure.
All right. So Kubazan is now fighting Papa Zoto for the possession of your body. So same thing. On a 1, you keep Papa Zoto. On a 2, it becomes Kubazan.
Enjoy your new god.
Okay. So with that, Kubazan pushes Papa Zoto out from your body. So I'll give you and you can gain Kubazan as your god. So let me find Kubazan.
I have a
What was
Papa's
this last?
model.
Let's hold on. Let me check my notes.
Douchebag.
You have not tried Papa Zoto, so you can always give that a shot. Wait, I am having trouble finding my notes. Okay, got it. Kubazan. Oh, this is hilarious. I just remember what Kubazan does.
Uh-oh.
Your strength is now 23.
Oh, I'm actually kind of glad that I didn't get that.
No, I wanted that.
That wouldn't be a very big upgrade for Aster, so it would have been kind of a waste.
So, sorry. So,
Wait, and I lose Papa Zoto, right?
yeah, so you lose Papa Zoto. So, all the stuff regarding wisdom and falling damage is now gone. And you now get
But
Kubazan, which changes your strength to 23.
to be fair, losing Papa Zoto doesn't change much because I already can't be surprised.
Mm-hmm. And now I can kill you through falling damage.
I mean, I have Feather Fall.
You know what would be great?
Roy
I just
now has
need a very high height to kill Roy through Featherfall.
Roy has Amulet of Health and the cube as something.
Yeah.
If oh my god.
Oh, he's getting buff.
Which item was Papa Zoto in?
Papa Zoto was in Roy's amulet.
Aster just runs over to Roy and touches the amulet.
Okay, hold on. Just let me note down some stuff.
Let me out.
So you're grabbing Roy's necklace.
He can keep the necklace. I just want the god.
No, but
Wow,
as your physical action, you're running over and grabbing Roy's necklace.
Yes.
Does Roy let you?
Why you hate your god so much?
Because Spider Climb got me into almost dying.
Spider Climb also help you solve a bunch of problems.
Aster
is very unhappy that you're so ungrateful.
Aster doesn't care.
Okay, so let's see. So Roy, you're letting Esther grab you?
I assume Aster has a very good reason for running towards me. So
Aster's going in for a hug.
Esther's going in for a hug. Sounds great. Okay, so
I don't know. In that case, Roy backs up.
I mean, into Lestrana with the gold skull floating behind her.
Gold skull.
Roy doesn't like hugs.
just for fun, could Esther just give me a attack roll using their strength?
Oh, okay, 1 second. I'm just gonna roll the dice because it's a +10. Or it's a +9.
And as you do so, the golden skull that's following behind Lestrana pipes up. Hey, what you're doing? That doesn't seem right. Alerting Roy. So that roll is actually done at disadvantage.
Oh, perfect.
Yep. Yeah, so could you just roll one more time? So it's a 14. What's your AC, Roy?
My AC is 15.
Panel Divinity!
You could just ask. You could just ask.
Alright, so you channel divinity. And you grab Roy and his necklace. And now we have a case of Papa Zoto fighting Nang Nang for possession of Esther's body. Correct?
Yeah, isn't Non Non gonna get tired at some point of fighting all the other guys?
You
That'll
assume
lose
so, but no.
eventually.
He's
No.
gonna get king of the hill prize.
Yeah, Nang Nang is getting king of the hill. Nang Nang has
Don't
resisted
imagine.
Ijin and Kubasan at this point. Okay,
I
so
want to imagine that.
1d2, flipping a coin. 1, Nang Nang keep, Nang Nang stays. 2, you get Papa Zoto. Alright?
Okay. Yay!
Congratulations.
What's
So-
Papa's model do?
Okay, Papa Zoto is the wisdom
Can't be
save one.
surprised.
Can't be surprised. Wisdom saves, wisdom checks, as well as falling damage no longer works.
And what is his flaw?
His flaw is that he's lawful evil to begin with.
Basically, you don't take orders.
His flaw is, despite him being evil, his flaw is basically Aster's paladin oath.
Yeah, pretty much.
So that works out even though he's evil.
Yep.
Aster's fine
Alright.
with that.
And Nanang was possessing the pearl, right?
Which Aster
Yeah,
still has, and Aster is still going to hold on to because it's useful.
Just don't let anyone else touch it by accident.
If anyone wants
Okay.
spider climb, Aster just holds the pearl up.
Okay, so Esther now has Papa Zoto.
I want to imagine that Nang Nang was just like in his like
Question.
slippers, reading a newspaper, and just like
clar-
every time.
Clarification on his power. Does the
Oh, whose
advantage
power?
on
Sorry.
Papa Zodal's?
Okay.
Does the advantage on all wisdom checks include saving throws?
No. Checks and saving throws are different things.
Okay.
No.
Just
It
checking.
comes up less frequently than you would think.
I mean,
you'd be
that's,
surprised.
it's fine.
I just haven't started.
I mean, it's perception for starters.
I mean, Aster will still probably try to touch the next item, but they won't be as upset if it doesn't work.
Coasta, no, it does not help. For
Okay.
perception.
So,
Can I ask that we don't have much longer?
sure. I'll say the last thing that you may want to consider doing is actually identifying the damn bracer.
Oh, Aster has a guess.
Mm-hmm.
I identify the things.
Is it
Yeah,
a
those
bracers
are
of archery?
correct. Those are bracers of archery.
That's why I threw them at Roy.
And gave him a
As
hit.
a ritual.
What is
And
my
the
skull
bow.
friend's name again?
Sorry?
What is my skull friend's name again?
Yeah, okay, hold on. Just let me do a few
Oh,
things.
nothing.
So the bracers of archery, I assume we're just gonna give it to
Roy.
So Roy, you have a bracers of archery.
Is the bow also magical?
There's no bow. There was a quiver with arrows in it.
Oh, yeah, Aster didn't check his because the bracers have the bow.
Okay, so for Lestrana, your new friend, who appears to was appearing to help Roy, but there's another god involved thanks to channel divinity. His name is Yaka, Yaka, Yaka. So bracers of bracers of archery give you proficiency in both the longbow and shortbow, because I believe Roy only has proficiency in the shortbow, right? So you now gain another proficiency if you attune to it, and you get a +2 bonus to your damage rolls on range attacks with a longbow or a shortbow.
Sweet.
Yeah. So the next time we take a short rest, you can attune to that.
I think it's funny that my lawful good god helped me get possessed by a lawful evil god.
So to be clear, Gru, it gives +2 to the damage, not to the attack.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know,
And
I have to attune.
And to be clear for myself, is the quiver with the arrows magical?
Oh, given that I've been doing a lot of this for your background and Lestrana's background, as you take a look at the quiver of arrows, the quiver itself appears to have rotted, the leather is already gone, and the arrows themselves will probably just shatter if you pick them up.
Ah, okay.
Probably
Okay.
not
Yeah.
worth it.
So they're trash. Yeah.
They were a very nice thing when they were put in there, but they didn't stand the test of time.
Exactly. Okay.
And the strategist
Uh,
goes, "My new friend is named Yaka."
hello, I'm
Friend.
here to help.
So, do you have a cousin named Mort?
I do not get that reference.
Neither do I.
Don't worry, no one gets the reference of the David.
He must be from some other plane, maybe some scaped plane. Apparently, it's full of torment.
No. I get the reference now.
Okay. I have never left Omu. Would be Yaka's answer when you talk about
By any
planes.
chance, do you know the pirate Murray?
Yeah.
That is also a reference to a different game.
Okay. I just did something wrong, but it's not that important, so I'll just correct it the next time. Okay. All right then.
Hey, that was fun.
I hope everyone had fun.
Yeah,
I had a lot of fun.
is good.
I had fun, and I'm afraid that Silver has doomed us all.
Mhm.
I blame
We'll
the
find.
bunny.
We'll find out next session.
Wait,
Blame
hang
the
on.
bunny.
Bunnies are good
No,
too.
I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Aster still has the bag of holding, right?
Yes.
Can we just, into the bag of holding?
Oh, please do.
What, the skull
Okay,
into the bag of holding?
I don't want to destroy my bag of holding.
Oh, it's not gonna destroy the bag of holding
No. Now I don't want to because Snarky seems incredibly excited at that idea.
because it gives me opportunity to do stuff.
Okay, last thing before we end the session. Aster tries to stuff the skull in the bag of holding and see what happens.
Nothing happens. No, yes, sorry. You do not notice anything happen because it's all inside the bag.
Okay, does he manage to stay in the bag?
Hmm?
Does the skull stay in the bag?
So let's just say, after a minute or so, the skull appears behind Lestrana with 2 rations in its mouth. So please deduct 2 rations away from your list. It was eating.
What's a
I'm
curse
not.
word
I
in
mean,
Faerun?
Hmm?
What's a good curse in Faerun?
I have not
dig,
ate for so long.
digwad.
I just look at him and go, "You don't even
Oh,
have a stomach."
since he's going to be following us around and annoying us, apparently,
Mm-hmm.
Aster takes the bottle of ink and draws something stupid on his face.
Draw like a dick.
Please give me a sleight of hand.
Aster's not trying to be slight about it at all.
No. This is how quickly you can catch him to draw on him.
If I can get him to run away, that works.
No, it's just dodging you. It's dodging you. It's not running away.
Oh, my sleight of hand is legendary.
So you strike out with your quill towards the skull, and it kind of floats away, dodging you. Okay.
Roy
So
assists by Roy assists by just like holding the skull steady.
so you
Exactly
want to
same
try
as
catching the skull.
Roy's
You
gonna
want to
try
try
holding
catching.
the skull still for Aster.
Yes.
Okay, you give me your sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah, to
No,
catch it.
To catch it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you catch the skull. You're holding Yaka in your hand.
Yeah.
Aster
Go.
draws a giant frog hemoth with a massive dick.
Give me a performance.
The skull is not secretly reporting to Acerarak because that
You
would be
draw
bad.
a very realistic froggy mouth with a giant dick.
Yeah, it's just got like the veins in the dick pulsing.
Yes.
Aster.
No,
I know people who would pay you very well for that artwork, Aster.
That's not nice.
All right then.
That
So
that's not kosher.
I'm so happy that I stopped my recording before this.
It's
I don't
it's
have any of that
cooking.
recorded. Okay. All right then.
Okay,
I'll see
I'm
all of you
going.
next week.
I'm
And
going
hopefully
away.
I recover from this permanent cough.
Thank you, Sneaky. I hope you get better soon. It was very fun.
All right.
Yes.
Good night.
Good
Okay. Good night,
night.
everyone. Bye.
Night.
Bye bye.